In this video, I'm going to be showing you the food that was available on our Transpacific cruise on the Carnival Luminosa. From the main dining room to the buffet, specialty restaurants and desserts, I'll take you through what you can expect on board. Whether you're planning your own Carnival cruise, curious about the dining options on a long voyage, or just love cruise food content, this video will give you a taste of it all. We dined in the Fahrenheit Steakhouse on the first night because you get a free bottle of wine on the first evening. We had anytime dining and we ate in the Vela restaurant every evening. There is also a little annex side to the restaurant which you may be seated in as well, which is quite nice. There is also the usual carnival entertainment in the dining room. breakfast is available either in the Vela restaurant or on the Lido deck. So depending on the day, there will be either a breakfast or a sea day brunch. If there's breakfast, there will also be lunch in the restaurant, but most days it's just a sea day brunch. And there is always breakfast available up on the Lido. So on the Lido, there's always a variety of fruit, cereals and pastries available for breakfast, as well as a hot counter where you can get your traditional English breakfast items, as well as getting omelettes or eggs cooked to order. So up on Lido deck, there are drinks available all day. So as well as tea and coffee, there's cold drinks. So in the morning, these are changed to juices, orange, tropical apple juice, and during the day it's iced tea and lemonade. So it's an American lemonade, so still lemonade. Lunch is mostly available up on the Lido deck, other than on some days where there was the breakfast and then the lunch in the dining room. So as well as a buffet, there is also several eateries up on the Lido deck. So that includes the pizza, deli, chopsticks, burritos and burgers. So plenty of variety. Chopsticks was my favourite, which I think you'll probably notice here. There's also the old-fashioned barbecue, I forgot that one, and there's also the bonsai sushi and the seafood, which are paid, so I don't really go into a lot of detail on those ones. As well as the hot food, there's plenty of salads available every day. So I'm going to show you some of the meals that we had. As you can probably tell, I love soups, I love curries, I love salad, and I loved the chopsticks Asian food mostly. So there is a few other things, like there's some of the barbecue and some of the buffet dishes. The meat, there was carvery meat every day on the buffet, which was really good as well. And there are dessert choices at lunch and dinner every day on the buffet, as well as in the restaurant. The deli on Carnival I've always found great, but we were actually really disappointed with it on this cruise. As you can see from this banh mi here, it's nothing like a banh mi and was really not great at all. So we didn't actually eat at the deli as much as I thought we would. So I really loved the food at Chopsticks. These crispy wonton fried things were absolutely amazing, as well as the soups. Big soup fan anyway, so there was soup at both Chopsticks and at the buffet every day at lunch, as well as soup options in the evening. And yes, it was definitely one of my favourite places to eat. So you can get made to order tacos and burritos, available breakfast and lunchtime. I have had them previously on Luminosa and thought they were absolutely amazing, but this trip I was really disappointed and actually only tried it once in the whole 28 days. There is also the burgers. It's not Guy's Burgers on Luminosa, but the burgers are pretty good anyway. Pizza on Luminosa was great. So it's made to order. You just go up and choose what you want. You can ask for things that are a bit different to the basic recipes, so you could do the cheese and actually add pepperoni or something like that to it. They're usually fine with that. But yeah, so it's always well freshly made and nice pizzas. On the Journeys cruises, they often have a cooking demo up in the Fahrenheit restaurant. This is usually sort of around lunchtime, and it's well worth going to. So they cook up a number of dishes, give you the recipes. This was the same. I've had the same menu a couple of years ago, so it probably doesn't really change. But it's all very tasty, and they bring around tasters of them. I do recommend doing that if you're offered it. Afternoon tea was offered on our cruise, and it was worth going to. So they just keep bringing around lots of little different things to eat, and it was really quite enjoyable, so I would do that again. I hope you enjoyed this video on the food on Carnival Luminosa on our Transpacific cruise, and enjoying these little cute otters that we saw in Alaska. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it means a lot to me. So until next time, bye!